Hi everyone, so I hope you're all doing well, and I thought I'd come on today. It is Thursday the 13th of May. Thought I'd come on and do a book haul on books I've bought over the past month. I've been really trying to limit how many books I buy at the moment, because over the past couple of months I've been rereading books in series that I've had that I've not read, where I've not read like them in a couple of years, just so I've got a recap of the series, especially as one of the series is loosely based on real historical figures, and I wanted to sort of get my head in what them people were like in the stories, rather than what the actual historical person was like based on the actual historical evidence. So yeah, that's what I've been doing in the past couple of months. So because I've not been reading new books and getting them off my bookshelves, I thought I would try and limit how many new books I'm buying, because I'm not getting them off the shelves. Anyway, long story short, I've bought a few books this month, so I thought I'd show you them. Well, not this month, some of them were April, but it's over the past month. So firstly, two of the books I've bought are in the same series. They are not next to each other in the series. And these are two Philippa Gregory books. I bought The Constant Princess and The Last Tudor. Basically, I've been reading Philippa Gregory books in this series for years now. I really do enjoy them. I do look at them as they are fiction. I don't place real historical value on them. But you know, I thought I would, you know, I really enjoyed the series and I want to continue reading it. The problem is, these are the only two books out of the series I've been missing, and I've been looking for them everywhere, you know, charity shops, library project that I volunteer at. I've not actually looked in my, like, city libraries sort of thing, because I know I'd have to take them out when I'm ready to read them, and I'd rather just be able to have them in the house so I can read them when I want to, rather than on someone else's timescales. Haven't been able to find them, so I've finally gave in and found them in a shop online and bought them. So yeah, I've got them too. So they were my first buy. The next are three non-fiction books. So the first one was when I was looking for the Philippa Gregory books. This came on my suggested list on the website, and it is The Untold Lives of the Women Killed by Jack the Ripper. And I thought this was really interesting, because we don't know who Jack the Ripper is, and we likely never will know. That's my opinion. But we do know who the victims were. We know who the 5 women were. You know, there may have been more, but we know these 5 women. So it'd be interesting to know their stories and learn the backstories of them, learn about their lives, rather than just the label they were prostitutes or they were women of the night. You know, it'd be nice to know who they were, what made them them. So I'm really interested to get working on this book and get reading it. Next two non-fiction books are Echoes of the Merseyside Blitz and Merseyside at War 1939 to 1945. So these books are both non-fiction books about World War II in a particular area of England. So Merseyside is a county in England in the northwest, and I did my dissertation for university on the Blitz in one city in Merseyside called Liverpool. Liverpool was the heaviest bombed place in Britain during World War II outside of London. So I really found it interesting, did a lot of work on it. That was what my dissertation was. Not only that, but most of my ancestors, direct ancestors, were living in Liverpool at the time of World War II. Some of them got evacuated to the countryside, but some actually stayed in Liverpool. But either way, it's a subject that I really like to listen to and learn about, and I like that these books are about specifically Merseyside rather than the UK as a whole, because often when we learn about the Blitz or the UK during the war, most of it is centred around London, and I understood that when I was doing my research for my dissertation, and it's nice that books like these are really coming out now of the woodwork, and we are starting to learn about how other areas were affected, because every area was affected differently. So I am very interested to read these books and get going on them. Then finally I did have a parcel from Amazon come this morning. I'd ordered something off Amazon, and dog harnesses basically, and they didn't fit our dog, so I had to reorder new ones, but there was a price difference. So when I got the money refunded into my account to buy the new dog harnesses, I still had some money on the voucher left over, so I bought these books. The dog harnesses came the other day. So these are one book where I found the author on TikTok, been watching them on TikTok, and you know, learned about them from there. And then another one came up as a recommendation for me on StoryGraph. So first one, the one that came up on StoryGraph, is My Heart Remembers. It's about Irish immigrant children in America who are orphaned by a fire, and it's how their lives unfold after that, as these siblings are separated, and how they cope after that. And I thought that sounded quite interesting, so I thought I'd give that a go. And the next one is Anne Boleyn, 500 Years of Lies. As I'm sure you can gather by the Philippa Gregory books, Tudors, right up my alley, love them. Catherine of Aragon and Anne Boleyn are my favourite queens. And so, yeah, I really want to read this book. I like the author's TikToks, find them interesting. So, yeah, thought this would be fun to read and enjoy. And, yeah, thought I'd get going, see how these are, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started by this. You can tell Anne Boleyn's my favourite queen because my boyfriend for Valentine's Day this year got me an Anne Boleyn book. He knows me so well. So yeah, these are the books that I have bought over the past month. Have you bought any of these books? If so, what did you think of them? Are there any that you'd like to read that you think you'd find interesting? I'd love to hear your opinions on the books, and I am excited to start and get reading on all these books. I am hooked on them. I'm excited, but there are books on my to be read pile I need to get to before them. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting these, and I'm glad I finally got the Plantagenet and Tudor series by Philippa Gregory. All the books now, I can just read them all without having to worry, because I'm going to try and read them in order, the books I haven't read. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get going. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.